I've done a melee guide for Vorkath fairly recently, but ranged is generally seen as the easiest way into the boss, even if it's a bit less effective. If you just want to get your first kill for Dragon Slayer 2, or you need a few kills for your Vorkath head for your Ava's device, this is the guide for you. As with all my guides, we're keeping the faff to a minimum. Let's quickly run through the gear and inventory we'll be bringing with us. I'm taking an extremely simple setup, black Dragonhide and a dragon crossbow. Pretty much every other slot is optional. Ruby or diamond dragon bolts are great, but if you only have a rune crossbow or don't want to splash out on bolts, go for ruby adamant bolts. The only other must-haves are in the neck and shield slots. Bring your Salve Amulet for a massive boost and some kind of Dragonfire protection shield. Full void is the best option here realistically, but you're nuts if you think I can be bothered to do pest control. You'll need to be on the regular spellbook with runes for Crumble Undead too. A helpful tip is to have a Slayer staff set to autocast it. This should avoid you splashing. You'll want some Antivenom++, super Antifire potions or their extended versions, and a ranging potion too. I've bought 3 prayer potions, which should be more than enough for a couple of kills. Before we start this boss, set your quick prayers to protect from missiles and the best range boosting prayer you have. If you can, mark these 3 tiles. It'll make it super easy to make sure you're clicking in the right places to avoid some of the attacks. Now you're ready to go, but first, subscribe to the channel if you want to check out the other guides, including my melee Vorkath guide, which is a bit harder to pull off, but well worth learning if you're going to be doing a lot of kills here. Let's go over the major mechanics you'll need to be aware of. The death from above fireball will one-shot you if you're not careful. Step 2 tiles away to avoid this. Stepping 1 tile away will deal half the damage, which can still be pretty nasty. The purple Dragonfire should switch off your prayers. You should have your quick prayers set up to your best range boosting prayer. I've got Rigor as an example, and protect from missiles. Having the quick prayers set up makes it easy to switch them back on in one click. As you'll hopefully be staying out of melee range, you shouldn't need to worry about damage from melee attacks. However, there are magic and range attacks that will come at you. You're fully protected against the ranged attacks, and your Dragonhide should do a good job protecting against the magic ones. Be prepared for the 2 special attack phases. These occur in an alternating pattern after every 6 attacks. If Vorkath spits green acid in the air, step back to the back row of the arena. These tiles should all be clear for you to walk backwards and forwards across. Do not stop walking or you'll get hit by the rapid fire fireballs. You can use this time to take stock of your resources and heal up. Vorkath takes reduced damage during this phase anyway, and you're likely to mess up and die if you try and get damage out on him. If you get frozen, equip your Slayer staff and attack the scorpion that Vorkath summons. Crumble Undead will kill it in one hit. If you don't kill it quick enough, he'll chase you down and it'll explode. You don't want that. You'll have to do these 2 phases on loop with 6 attacks in between each phase until the boss is dead. Let's go through a full example kill. Okay, so enter the arena. I like to make sure my run is off because it makes the fireball easier to deal with. Drink my Antifire, drink my ranging potion, and put my prayers on. Get straight on the boss and just start attacking him. You respect if you've got him. That purple attack, he's switched my prayers off, so I've switched them back on. That spiky one there is the range attack, and that orange one is the regular Dragonfire, so that's nothing to worry about. The blue attack is a magic attack. That's likely going to be the thing that causes the most damage, so just make sure. That's the green acid phase in the fireball. So here, you want to step back like I've told you. Just keep repeatedly walking back and forth. If you don't stop moving, he can't hit you. You don't need to worry about damaging him. It's not worth the risk at this phase if you're just going for a few kills. So keep walking back and forth, and you can use this time to eat up and pray pot up if you need to. Get back on him as soon as he stops doing that, and just get back into range. Keep ranging him down. Keep your eye out for the fireball and the purple one. That one, switch your prayer back on. That's all you really need to worry about. And now we just wait for the next attack phase, unless he does either of his attacks. So that's it. That's the white one that freezes you in place. Get your Slayer staff on, attack the zombified scorpion dude there, switch your prayer on, get back on the boss. As easy as that. That's the fireball attack that we need to be 2 tiles away for. Make sure you do walk 2 tiles. That's why we've got these 3 marked. So you've got a few options if you're either side. So then we move back. Perfect. Easy as that. Back on the boss, waiting for the next phase. So it'll be the acid phase again now, because he does each one in a cycle. There we go. Backwards and forwards. Backwards and forwards. Like I say, you can turn your prayer off at this point because you shouldn't take any damage. You can eat up if you need to heal. You can pot up if you need prayer. There we go. Keep walking back and forth. You'll notice he hasn't venomed me yet. He's got a fire attack like a green Dragonfire that you'll need to switch on, use your venom potion for. If he does that, but he hasn't done that, so don't worry about that yet. You can oh, there it is. So I'm venomed, you can see in the top right. I'll drink my venom potion. You can pre-pot that, which will give you some immunity, but it is a bit of a waste of money because he doesn't always use the attack. I'm frozen again, so Slayer Staff up. Boom, he's done. Back on the boss. Easy as that. We're getting to the end of the fight now, and you've seen each special attack once and each special phase twice. So you should be feeling pretty confident to tackle this. Whilst we're just finishing them off, let me know in the comments below anything you found particularly helpful or any extra tips you might need on this boss, or even let me know what guide you'd like to see next from me. If you can drop a like on the video, any engagement really does help me out. If you're really struggling with this boss, some people do find the melee easier, me included, but that's probably just because I've got a bit more practice with it. So check out that guide as well and give it a go. Thanks for sticking around, I'll see you next time.